Muito bem-vindo na nossa aula ao vivo. Welcome to our Portuguese live class. Every week we are recording live class answering questions about the Portuguese grammar, about Brazil, about Brazilians, anything that you have questions. It is always a pleasure to help you guys. So today our subject of the class is double negative in Portuguese. You can ask me, but what is it, teacher? Double negative is when we use the word não, that means no, not, with another word that is negative, like nobody. There is nobody. But in English it doesn't make sense, but in Portuguese, welcome to Portuguese, it makes. And today I will teach you how to use it in Portuguese. First, the double negative when it's the word não plus a second negative word that would be nada, ninguém, nenhum, nenhuma, nothing, nobody, none. This is the idea. In English it doesn't make sense, but in Portuguese it totally makes sense. For example, let's see in the first moment affirmative sentence. Pay attention here and try to read with me to practice your pronunciation and speed. Eu vi tudo. I saw everything. I saw everything. Eu vi tudo. There is no negative here. Tem alguém lá fora. There is someone out there. Tem alguém lá fora. Eu tenho uma pergunta. I have a question. Eu tenho uma pergunta. And the last one. Encontrei alguns amigos na festa. I met some friends at the party. Encontrei alguns amigos na festa. I met some friends at the party. Here, all sentences are affirmative. But, let's see the negatives here. Eu não vi nada. Here we start with the double negatives. Não is not, nada, nothing. If you translate just the words, would be like I didn't see nothing. For example, it doesn't make sense in English, but in Portuguese we use a lot. Eu não vi nada. Pay attention to the next. Não tem ninguém lá fora. There is nobody out there. Would be there is nobody out there. I know in English it doesn't make sense, but in Portuguese we use all the time. Não tem ninguém lá fora. Pay attention the next. Eu não tenho nenhuma pergunta. I don't have any questions. If you translate não tenho nenhuma, would be I don't have nothing. Eu não tenho nenhuma pergunta. Não encontrei nenhum amigo na festa. I didn't meet any friends at the party. So, we are using double negatives all the time here in Brazil. But you can ask me, teacher, when to use this double negative or when this double negative is required? When the words nada, that is nothing, ninguém, nobody, nenhum, and nenhuma, nothing, are placed after the main verb. We must use the word não before the verb. In this case, the double negative is mandatory. Let's see some examples here. So, when there is the word nada, ninguém, nenhum, nenhuma, after the main verb, you have to say, like, vi ninguém, I saw nobody, now, and we put the word não before the verb, não vi ninguém. So, the structure is não, the verb, and the ninguém, nada, or nenhum, não vi ninguém. If you say just, I saw nobody, vi ninguém, it doesn't make sense in Portuguese because we have to put the word não before the verb. Não vi ninguém. Não comi nada. Não bebo não bebi nada, for example. This is the structure. Não plus the verb and those negative words here. Nada, ninguém, nenhum and nenhuma. Easy this part or not? But you can ask me, teacher, when it's not required. If the words nada, ninguém, nenhum, nenhuma are placed before the main verb, so you don't have to use the double negatives. Pay attention to the example. Ninguém veio à festa. You cannot say não, ninguém. So you just say ninguém veio à festa. Nobody came to the party. But if ninguém is after the verb, you have to say não veio ninguém. But it's before the verb, so ninguém veio à festa. The next example. Nenhuma pessoa veio à festa. Same idea. Nobody came to the party. If nenhuma pessoa is after veio, we should use não veio nenhuma pessoa. This is the idea, but we have more examples here. Nenhum dos meus amigos veio à festa. None of my friends came to the party. Here, nenhum dos meus amigos. If the sentence was veio nenhum, I should put não in the front. Não veio nenhum dos meus amigos. The next one. Nada interessante aconteceu na festa. If nada is after aconteceu, não aconteceu nada interessante na festa. So, here it depends on where is those negative words. Nada, ninguém, nenhum. If the word is after the verb, you should use não before the verb. But if the word is before the verb, like here, nada interessante aconteceu, so you don't have to use não. It makes sense? Easy or difficult? And you can ask, but where to put the word não, teacher? By grammatical rules, we must put the word não always before the main verb. But here in Brazil, it's a huge country, probably you know. There are many variations of the word não after and before it. For example, não vi, não sei. This is the most common before the verb. Não vi, I didn't see, or não sei, I don't know. But sometimes you can listen to Brazilians saying this. Vi não, same idea, I didn't see. Say não, I don't know. The most common is always put the word não before the verb. Não sei, não vi. But you can listen sometimes Brazilians saying vi não, sei não. And sometimes we Brazilians put two words não before the verb and after. Não vi não. Here we use it to make emphasis. Não vi não. Não sei não. But this is the not so common, but sometimes you can listen to Brazilians also saying não vi não. Have you seen João? Have you saw João? Não vi. You could say não vi, vi não, or não vi não. If you put two nouns, one before and another after, you are making emphasis here. Easy or difficult? Let me know if you understand this idea of the double negative in Portuguese. Write for me a comment here on the video so I will understand. Hey, it was a good class. And if you have any questions about Portuguese, about Brazil, feel free to ask me. And remember, subscribe on our channel because every week we have live classes. Follow our Instagram, link is below. Every day we post content, grammar, memes, life in Brazil. And we also even offer you a free Portuguese class for you see how our classes are. We schedule it according to your availability. Actually, you can schedule it by yourself. The link here is here on the description. And I will finish here today's class saying in Portuguese, obrigado. Obrigado means thank you. If I have helped you a little with your Portuguese, let me know here, give a like on the video, and I hope to see you soon on next time, ok? Até mais, vejo você logo, tá? Tchau, tchau!